Oh, Jesus. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I have to drink water, and so far, I am taking sips, and I'm almost done with it. Okay. Yes? It's Nellie. Let me in. Lady Nellie? Oh, you changed out of your dress. That's a shame. It really looked nice on you. It really did look so nice. Almost like you were a princess. Um, Lady Nellie? Say, I got a question for you. Do you mind? By all means. What color? What color hair did your father have? I beg your pardon? Did you not hear me? Should I repeat the question? No. I assume it'll be about Lord Mel. I am just so curious about where would you get the white color hair from? I, my, my father was more tan than white, so I didn't inherit my palest from anyone. I asked about your father's hair color. Why would you want to? There's no reason you can't tell me, is there? My father, had white hair. But that was simply because he was an older man, and I don't think he was born with. Lady Nellie, have you gone skitsko again? Hey, guess what? I figured it out. I figured it all out. And it was so simple. There is only one difference between you and me. The thing is that Mel fell for is. Why would you have those? Oh, stay back. We have finally reached this point in the Telemaster. If your memory have been refreshed, then we can return to the mansion immediately. Very well then. If you insist, Master, then we shall proceed with the story. It was a stormy night, much like the one with the white-haired girl that had first arrived. It was quiet as the crypt of the mansion, but not a single light visible in the halls. The house sat in wait for the sun to peek out over the horizon. The darkness is, gently speaking, something that rushed by like the gusts of wind as we sleep. The flaxen-haired boy, too, lay in bed. Pale blue moonlight, sporadically streaming through the gate gaps in his drawn velvet curtains as he attempted to submit it to slumber. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Listen, I can read. I can read. Don't worry. He was having difficulty drifting off, but as time trickled onwards, He drew closer and closer in the arms of Morpheus. Suddenly he sensed a presence in his room, much like the one those nights some weeks earlier. Someone there? It's A slender, feminine finger pressed gently against his lips. There was no hostile in the motion, but rather a great deal affectionate. You're... The silhouette faintly visible in the dark room, was the same as that night. Holy shit! A flash of lightning shone through the drawn curtains, illuminating her beautiful white hair. Several silky locks spilled all over her shoulder and brushed against Mel's cheeks. A couple of soft puffs air trickled on his face as though she silently laughing. He assumed her finger held against her lips was her way of telling him to stay quiet. She began slowly, delicately trace the outline of his mouth, moving down his cheek and along his jawline as if over porcelain. You were rather more forward than I remembered. Well, I suppose you were quite daring. This isn't the first time you sneak into my bedchamber, the boy said in an attempt to conceal his surprise. Do you remember that night she came to exact revenge on him for her father? Indeed, she had proven herself to be a rather bold girl once already. It's dark. I can't see you very well. Why don't I light the lamp, or perhaps we could open the... Before he could finish, the girl sealed his lips with her own. In the near total darkness of his bedchamber, the two shadows appear as one. They remained that way for several minutes. Their kiss was innocent, no more than pressing together of two pairs of lips. In that same time, White lovely ran her fingertips across his skin. When their lips separated, Mel gasped for air. It seems like he's been holding his breath. Slightly embarrassed at himself, he said, "Oh shit. Dearest Mel." Where's she going? Cray cray. No! Nothing. He could not speak. The silhouette hanging above him was certainly white-haired girl's, or was it? Because his next words were, "Get off of me!" He reflexively shoved the girl, straddling him aside. She rolled off the bed, landing on the cold floor, but slowly, gradually crawled right back towards him. That wasn't very nice. The veil of darkness, she slowly lifted her head. And then there was another flash of lightning. The heavy fabric of the curtain rustled, bolts of lightning screaming between the gaps. Her flaxen irises glimmered. Though the blush white light, they looked like a twinge of almost golden glow. No need to be so rough. This isn't the first time she visited your bedchamber. Is it, Mel? Or did I not kiss you the same way? Tell me, how does she run her fingers across your skin? What does he do when she nuzzles up against you? Stop! Stop this madness! Nelly! Why would you do this? Because you like white hair, don't you, Mel? You like white hair, which is you fell for her, isn't it? So if I have white hair, then you'll fall for me too. Then I could be your princess again, dearest Mel. What are you talking about? He could not escape from her, from his sister's piercing gaze. Why? What happened? How could she? Questions crashed into the young man's mind like waves in the storm sea. But none of them found answers. They simply caused him further perplexity. Your hair! What happened to your hair? How did you get that color? Oh, this? Guild bitch. Do you like my wig? Ugh! But as soon the words fell from her mouth, Mel was in motion, propelled by pure instinct. He clenched Nellie's shoulders tight, though digging his fingernails into her flesh. You're hurting me, Mel. What did you do to her? Tell me, what did you do? I made her leave. It was a perfectly reasonable decision. She was obviously not noble, and thus hardly fit to be part of this household. But there's no need to worry, Mel. I'm here to take her place. You sound like a madwoman. It doesn't matter if she was noble or not. She promised she would be by my side and stay by my side. So why? How could you do that to her? I promised that long before she ever did. And I loved you far more than she did, Mel. Have you lost your mind? You're not making any sense. Where is she now? What is she doing? It's always her with you. What more could you want from me? Tell me, what does she have that I don't? What do I have to do to get you to focus on me and only me? We're siblings. You don't understand what you're doing. Oh, I understand quite well. Far more better than you, dearest Mel. I even know a former queen was executed from it. But if we don't get caught, there is no problem. Nelly, are you saying you've always felt this way about me? Oh my, you didn't notice, dearest Mel? You truly are a tense one. I guess romance isn't your strong suit. But you've noticed now, haven't you? You know exactly how I feel about you, right? Quit it! Enough! Don't say anything else! Stop! Stop having the same feelings for me! It's disgusting! What are you laughing about? Poor Mel. Caught in his complete ignorance. Alright, I'll tell you everything. Mel, you only can only love blood-related women. Huh? His crackling sister appeared to him like some kind of inhuman life form. Her actions, incomprehensible explanation, slowly drained him from his drink in my fucking mouth. What kind of deranged nonsense is that? I love her. She's your sister, Mel. Very funny, you fucking bitch. How far in your mind have you gone, Nellie? Poor Nell. Did you honestly know nothing? Say, that father was the painter? He painted pictures for a living. What of it? For a time, her father painted for our family. You've seen the picture before, dear Mel. The one hanging in my room of the two of us. That was a painting by her father. He did a good job, didn't he? I kept asking and asking until you finally agreed to hold my hand. And how did you feel about that? You were rather embarrassed, weren't you? Do you remember that date, dear Snow? You possibly couldn't remember it. But there's a chance you might remember this. Before we moved into this mansion, we had a painter with white hair. I don't remember any such thing. He was, long ago, a painter in the service of Rose family. Alright, I want to speak it to Nellie's voice, because I don't know if it's a memory or with that great dialogue. But that painter did something very, very bad. And because of that, he couldn't remain part of our household. Do you know what he did, Mel? He lay with Mother. Oh no, it is the white, okay. My father was chased from your house. If the child had been born with flaxen hair, then the painter would have not been thrown out. The baby would have been accepted as part of the family. But that wasn't how it turned out. The child had white hair. And she didn't look all that. She carried the Rhodes family blood. But see, Mother had me. That's why, I'm here, is the proof all you need. The girl born 16 years ago didn't have flaxen hair. Up until his last breath, he was the only ever concerned about me. He held me to his arms and ran his hands through my hair, an apologetic look on his face. You're talking total nonsense. What proof do you have? If you want to see it, I'll gladly show it to you. The artist left a message in the painting in my room. Tell me, am I truly wrong? What did the girl tell you? You're lying! What part is this a lie, Mel? Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Why don't you go ask Mother? I'm sure she would throw quite a fit. Mother wouldn't. The mistress did not send me away. When she saw me, quite the opposite, she took me in as her servant. It never made any sense to me why she had hired a maid she knew nothing about. Someone who just showed up at the door one day, and when I asked mother to make her my maid, she stubbornly refused. From a good house? Don't make me laugh. If she was really nobility, she wouldn't have given us her name. My mother was so desperate to cover up her mistake. That doesn't make any sense. I don't believe a word you're saying. How could it possibly be true? It would be nice if you buried your head in the sand. But Mel, frightening ignorance is a sin. No! I refuse to believe that. Not a chance in hell. You just don't understand anything. How I feel? How much I suffered? Do you have any idea how long I loved you? Knowing that you have never accepted my affection. But then fancy that. You fell in love with your own half-sister. Then I should quality for your love too. Should I, Mel? Stop it! Enough! Shut your whore mouth, bitch! Not another word! I don't believe any of this. Mel. I know you'll never love me. I know there's nowhere for me to run. Say, when we were kids, was that really me? Was I really by your side, Mel? If that painting tells the whole truth, I would never once did get to be your princess. Not even once. Dearest Mel, everyone just loves to dote on me. They're always telling me how pretty I am. Mother does. Father does. All the maids do too. And we're going to stop here for now because my throat is fucking dry like a Saharan desert. Alright, see you guys till next time and goodbye.